Welcome to Health Diagnosis. Today, we're going to talk about something that might seem harmless to many people: a can of Bud Light beer. It's often seen as a light, low-calorie option, something people enjoy casually during parties, barbecues, or after a long day. But what happens inside your body, especially inside your kidneys, when you drink it regularly? Let's break it down and understand the truth behind this seemingly harmless drink. When you take your first sip of Bud Light, the alcohol, mainly ethanol, is quickly absorbed into your bloodstream through your stomach and small intestine. Within minutes, your body starts to metabolize it. The liver does most of the work, breaking down alcohol into substances that can be eliminated. But while the liver is the main player, your kidneys are also heavily involved in cleaning up the mess. Your kidneys act as your body's natural filters. They remove toxins, balance fluids, and regulate electrolytes like sodium and potassium. When alcohol enters the system, it forces your kidneys to work harder. Alcohol suppresses a hormone called a suppressant, which is responsible for helping your body retain water. Without enough vasopressin, the kidneys start producing more urine. That's why drinking beer makes you go to the bathroom so often. But each trip to the bathroom isn't just flushing out fluid, it's also depleting your body of essential salts and minerals. Over time, this dehydration can take a toll on your kidney function. Now, let's talk about Bud Light specifically. It's labeled as a light beer, meaning it has lower alcohol content and fewer calories than regular beer. But that doesn't mean it's safe for your kidneys. Even light beer still contains alcohol, and alcohol itself is a toxin. No matter the brand or strength, your kidneys must filter and excrete it. When this happens repeatedly, week after week, month after month, a constant strain can damage kidney tissues. Another thing to consider is how alcohol affects your blood pressure. Drinking Bud Light in excess can raise your blood pressure temporarily, and if it becomes a habit, it can lead to long-term hypertension. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of chronic kidney disease. The tiny blood vessels in your kidneys are very sensitive to pressure changes. When they're exposed to elevated pressure over time, they can become scarred and lose their ability to filter waste efficiently. Now, imagine pairing your beer with salty snacks, chips, peanuts, or grilled meat. These are common companions when drinking. Salt adds another burden to your kidneys. Alcohol already dehydrates you, and salt holds water inside your system, making your kidneys struggle to balance the extra sodium load. The combination can worsen fluid imbalance and force the kidneys to overwork. Some people believe that because Bud Light is low in alcohol, it's less harmful. That's a dangerous misconception. The real issue isn't just how much alcohol is in one can, but how frequently you consume it. A single light beer every once in a while might not cause major harm, but drinking it regularly can have cumulative effects. Chronic alcohol exposure can trigger inflammation inside the kidneys, known as nephritis. This inflammation reduces filtration efficiency, allowing waste products to accumulate in your blood. Another problem comes from the way alcohol changes your body's metabolism. It interferes with how your body handles nutrients, especially proteins and sugars. Over time, this imbalance can raise the risk of developing conditions like diabetes. And as we know, diabetes is another major cause of kidney disease. So, in a way, Bud Light doesn't just harm the kidneys directly, it can contribute to other health issues that eventually hurt your kidneys indirectly. Let's not forget about dehydration. Alcohol's diuretic effect causes the body to lose fluids rapidly. If you don't rehydrate properly, your blood volume drops. When that happens, your kidneys receive less blood flow, and less oxygen. Reduced blood flow means less filtering capacity and more stress on the organ. Over years of repeated dehydration, this damage can accumulate silently, without noticeable symptoms, until significant kidney function has already been lost. There's also a link between alcohol and kidney stones. Even though Bud Light is mostly water, its alcohol content alters how calcium and uric acid are processed. It increases uric acid levels in the blood, and at the same time, dehydrates you. These two effects together raise the risk of stone formation. Passing a kidney stone is one of the most painful experiences a person can have. And once you get one, the chance of getting another increases unless you change your habits. Another issue that's often overlooked is the effect of alcohol on your immune system. When you drink regularly, your body's ability to fight infections decreases. This means that if bacteria reach your urinary tract or kidneys, your immune defenses might not respond effectively. Chronic drinkers are therefore more prone to kidney infections, which can worsen kidney damage over time. Now, let's think about the overall picture. Someone might drink Bud Light casually, a few cans during the weekend, maybe more during social gatherings. They might not feel any immediate symptoms, but beneath the surface, small changes are taking place. The kidneys are filtering harder, losing electrolytes, facing repeated dehydration, and slowly building up microscopic damage. Over time, this can progress to chronic kidney disease, a condition that develops silently and becomes apparent only when kidney function has dropped significantly. Chronic kidney disease is not something that can be reversed easily. Once kidney tissue is damaged, it rarely heals completely. The goal then becomes slowing the decline. People who reach advanced stages of kidney disease may require dialysis, a process that artificially cleans the blood, or even a kidney transplant. So, something as simple as drinking Bud Light frequently can eventually lead to life-changing health consequences. Let's also consider how alcohol interacts with medications. Many people take painkillers, blood pressure medicines, or diabetes drugs. Alcohol can change how these medications are processed by the liver and excreted by the kidneys. When the balance is disrupted, it increases the risk of toxicity. Combining alcohol with over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen or aspirin is particularly dangerous because these drugs already strain the kidneys. Adding beer on top of that multiplies the risk. Another important aspect is the calorie content of Bud Light. Although marketed as a light drink, it still contains carbohydrates. Drinking beer regularly contributes to weight gain over time. Extra weight increases your risk of diabetes and hypertension, two of the biggest enemies of kidney health. So even indirectly, Bud Light plays a role in promoting conditions that harm your kidneys. There's also the psychological factor. Alcohol can be habit-forming. What starts as a weekend habit can slowly turn into daily consumption. When dependency develops, people drink even when their body shows warning signs, like swelling in the feet, changes in urine color, or a persistent fatigue. These are early symptoms of kidney trouble, but they're often ignored until the damage becomes serious. Now, it's important to acknowledge that not everyone who drinks Bud Light will develop kidney disease. The severity depends on how much and how often you drink, your overall diet, hydration habits, and genetic factors. But research consistently shows that even moderate alcohol consumption can have measurable effects on kidney performance, especially in individuals who already have conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or obesity. The good news is that kidneys are resilient to a point. If you reduce or stop drinking, eat a balanced diet, stay hydrated, and maintain healthy blood pressure, the kidneys can recover some of their function. However, the earlier you make that decision, the better the outcome. Waiting until symptoms appear often means irreversible damage has already occurred. So, next time you reach for a can of Bud Light, think about what's happening inside your body. It might feel refreshing and relaxing in the moment, but your kidneys are silently working overtime. Each drink may seem small, but over time, the effects add up. Protecting your kidneys isn't about giving up everything you enjoy. It's about understanding moderation and respecting the limits of your body. Thank you for watching Health Diagnosis. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about your health and how to protect your body from everyday risks. Stay healthy, stay aware, and take care of your kidneys. They're working harder than you think.